Hi, I'm Princess Leia from Liechtenstein. Before I continue, please hit like and subscribe. The moment my mom gave birth to me, everyone in the village instantly fell in love with me. I was the world's friendliest baby and loved attention. Then when I was 2 years old, my sister Emily was born, and she was a little different. Every time Emily was around people, she would scream and find somewhere to hide. One day when I was 8 and Emily was 6, Mom and Dad had a royal garden party. I loved talking to all the grown-up guests, but Emily was terrified.
Leah, I don't want to be with all these people. I want to be in my room, but Mom isn't letting me.
Here, you can hide underneath my gown. Then no one will see you and I'll sneak you out. But hiding my sister underneath my dress wasn't the best idea. I ended up tripping over the refreshment table, spilling a chocolate fountain over some lady's dress. Mom and Dad were horrified, and my clumsy accident ended up being all over the news. But my parents didn't blame me for what happened. They were just worried and confused.
Why is Emily so anxious and afraid of everyone? Was it something we did?
It just doesn't make any sense. Emily's anxiety only got worse over the years. By the time she was 8, she refused to even leave our bedroom. Everyone in the village still adored me, but they were convinced something was seriously wrong with Emily.
I hear she just stares out her window all day. It's a shame she's not more like her sister Leia.
Worst of all, Emily wanted me to stay with her in our room all the time. I couldn't even go downstairs for dinner without Emily crying.
Please don't leave me. I'm so lonely, and you're the only person that I actually like.
It was so hard saying no to her. My parents tried enrolling her in therapy, but nothing seemed to work. And as time passed, I got tired of being cooped up in our room and wanted to go and have a life. One night when I was 16, I took a walk around the castle to get some fresh air. Then suddenly, I looked up and almost had a heart attack. There was a guy trying to climb onto the roof. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Climbing onto the roof? What does it look like?
Excuse me, but this happens to be the King and Queen's castle? You better climb down before I tell my parents about this. The guy jumped down from the roof, landing inches away from me.
There, I came down. You're welcome.
With that, he just walked off, and I felt my blood boil. I just knew he'd been trying to cause trouble. The next day, I came down for breakfast, and I was shocked to see my parents with the guy who climbed the roof.
Oh, darling, you're awake. I'd like you to meet Nico. He's the Duke's son and a lovely young man.
But I saw him climbing onto the roof of the castle last night. He's dangerous. He was up to no good.
No. Nico just likes lying on our roof to watch the stars at night.
What? My parents were crazy. What king and queen would let some weirdo climb their castle walls at night and believe such a stupid lie? Fine, be naive and let this intruder do his thing. But when he puts all our lives in danger, don't come crying to me. I was gonna sneak up on Nico and see what he was up to. I would have one of our guards bring me up to the roof with a harness and a rope. But that night, as I rose up to the castle roof, I saw Nico sitting with tears in his eyes. He didn't even look surprised to see me. Nico, are you okay? I came to check on you, but...
I figured you'd check on me sooner or later, and I haven't been okay for years.
What do you mean?
I'm not really the Duke's son. I'm adopted. When I was 10 years old, my parents left me, and they never came back.
Wow, I didn't know that.
My parents were friends with your parents, so they'd take me up here a lot when I was young. My mom and I used to sit here together and watch the stars. Once, she told me if I ever got lost,